On October 9th, 2023, the Ocean Navigator passenger vessel owned by Victory Cruise Lines began a 10-night cruise from Montreal, Canada to Boston, Massachusetts, with 128 passengers and 82 crew members aboard. 9 days later, at about 7 a.m., the vessel was docked in Portland, Maine, when a fire broke out in the engine room. The NTSB released a report this week that traced the fire to debris in the engine's lube oil system, which led to a catastrophic mechanical failure in the number 2 auxiliary diesel generator engine. The fire injured a crew member, but it self-extinguished after the crew ventilated the engine room. Still, the incident caused some $2.4 million in damage. Just before the fire, 2 crewmen were performing maintenance in the engine room when they discovered a small lube oil leak on the number 2 auxiliary engine. The third engineer told the NTSB, quote, "The bolt was loose as we could see it turning." The pair ran to get tools to tighten the bolt, but when they returned and sat beside the engine, quote, "it exploded and fire immediately spread across and above the generator." The fire set the motorman's coveralls on fire, and he suffered burns to about 40% of his body. Third-party technicians were brought in following the fire to tear down the engine, and they found significant damage. NTSB investigators determined that the debris in the engine lube's oil system, which caused the engine failure, was possibly caused by the crew exceeding manufacturer-recommended intervals for changing the lube oil and oil filter. The crew last changed the entire quantity of lube oil for the engine in September 2022. About 13 months before the engine failure. However, the engine operated for more than 5,000 hours with this lube oil, 5 times longer than the manufacturer's recommendation. Since the filter was changed in May 23, the engine had run more than 3,000 hours, 3 times longer than recommended. In the report, the NTSB said, quote, "Manufacturers provide maintenance recommendations and intervals to ensure equipment operates safely, optimally, and reliably throughout its service life." NTSB did note that the crew's quick action prevented the fire from spreading. The 300-foot-long passenger vessel was originally built in 2004 at Atlantic Marine Shipyard in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm David Manti. This is Manufacturing Now.